Spitting Game TV with Paulie Paul.
It took so much from you, yeah. Who else would have known the truth? Who else would have wanted you, yeah, if they could have seen you? I put my faith in you, yeah. Gave it a risk or two. Forget I done found you, yeah. Forget I done found you.
I'm Shay Mystique, 21 from Springfield, Massachusetts, and you're watching Spit Your Game TV.
So how'd you get the name Shay Mystique?
One day I was I was just looking for unique names because everyone calls me Shay Shay since I was little, and that was just annoying. So at work, most people just call me Shay now. So I definitely want to keep it something that people were familiar with, and Shalane is too long of a name for people to be calling me. So, and I have a twin sister named Malena, so I kind of wanted to be different, not be called Shalane and Malena. That way we're not always compared to each other.
Okay.
So Mystique is mysterious, meaning you can look at someone and not really know what they've been through and what their life is about or what they consist of. So basically, I'm a very mysterious person. I may laugh all the time, but that doesn't mean everything is perfect. So I was Googling different metaphors for like my personality and things like that, and Mystique popped up. And every word that popped up, I just Googled and see if I found another artist or anything that came up with anyone else. And that was one that stuck that I couldn't find on anything. So I just stuck with the name and I put it on all social media platforms. That way no one else can like take it.
So how do you Google your personality?
Like you just type in things about yourself, like funny, playful, mysterious, and then I look for like synonyms or different words that relate to it, and Mystique popped up, and I liked that.
Okay. You believe in what's that? The tarot, the signs?
Like Capricorns and everything?
Yeah.
No, I don't pay attention to that stuff. Because I feel like that has nothing to do with anything. Like it depends on how people were raised for a lot of different things. I just don't believe in that.
So how'd you get into music?
And record and do music. So we were always like a musical family. And just growing up, I used to write all the time till I gained the confidence to start actually singing and performing my own music.
Oh, so what made you get the confidence now?
Well, my parents are really strict, so I never really left the house much till I turned like 19. So I was always doing sports. That was a way out of the house, and writing music. And me and my sisters always sang at home, sometimes at church when we went. And I started performing the end of last year. My first performance, my dad got me at a bar of a friend of his. And yeah, I sat down. I was really shy, but I did it because I want to start showing my talent to people.
So how'd you develop your talent?
I don't know. I just love to write. I always write poetry, and I'm writing a book called Love is Blind. I've been writing for years about my life growing up. So I don't know. It's just a combination of things. Like writing is my way of expressing myself. So I express my feelings through my music and my words and everything I sing.
Does that have to do with basically falling in love and then not being able to have common sense kind of thing?
Yeah, basically like love can make you do stupid things and make you blind to certain facts and things that you know are wrong. Like being beat or being verbally abused and just disrespected in general. Make you do dumb things like commit felons for people, stuff like that. So, yeah, years spent with someone, people mistake it often for love and thinking that they should stay with someone, but it's never necessarily the case.
Is it based off your life?
Mm-hmm.
Is your music based off your life?
Yeah, for the most part. Mostly everything I write, the album I'm releasing on November 15th, is called Shattered. That's basically about my love journey, like my relationship journey of things basically not working out with people and how independence is more important than relationships, and gaining your self respect and self-love is more important than anyone else loving you, basically. So for the most part, I have a few songs that are off topic just because I wanted more upbeat music for people to listen to, and not all people want to listen to love songs all the time. And like my brother makes music too, so when I hop on his song, my lyrics basically accommodate what he's already talking about. So, for the most part, yeah, they're all realistic.
Oh. Is that how you came up with your song "Fuck Love"?
Fuck You Love, that's actually Nooney's song. So, my brother King Nooney, he came up with the hook, his boy part hook. So, I basically flipped his version of the hook and made it a female version. So, it became a 2-part hook, and then I came up with my part for it.
Oh, so he was originally writing a song and you was the feature?
Yeah, it's his song, so I'm featured on his song.
Okay. So what about your song "High Love"?
High Love I actually wrote in like 30 minutes on my way to a studio session. I was going there with like 3 other songs, and I was like, I want something new, because I found a dancehall upbeat that I really liked. So I was like, oh. I started singing before I left the house in my studio room, and I got the hook. And I was like, oh, I actually like this. So on the way there, I just started writing to the music. And by the time I got there, I was finished. And then everyone liked it.
Oh. So is it about a particular person?
That one, no. Surprisingly, that one just came off the top of that.
And when I hear it, I was picture somebody that you was talking about.
No.
I like your tattoos.
Thank you. This one is a quote from the book that I was telling you, Love is Blind. It says, love is blind and with time can make you weary. Giving up at times are tough, but the healing can be made easy. Basically meaning years spent with someone doesn't mean it's always best to stay. Like, it's better to leave most of the time. This is just rose. I love flowers. This is roses with music notes and a piano. This is my birth flower, carnations. And then this one's just whimsical flowers. Together forever, never apart, maybe in distance, but never in heart. Basically for my family. I have like 12 brothers and sisters, and we're all like scattered, but that doesn't mean we don't love each other just because we don't keep in contact every day. So.
Now, did you come up with that?
This one, no. This one I did. This is actually a quote from the book I'm writing.
Okay. So when can we expect the book?
I want to say within the next year. Maybe. So I'm moving to Florida after I drop my first album, just to start my music career over there, Orlando, Florida. And then, yeah, hopefully I'll be finished and have more exposure out there that I'm actually looking for.
Okay. So why Florida?
I have family over there, and my other brother, who I actually do music with, moved over there 3 months ago, and I wanted to change, so. And it's always hot. I hate the cold.
How long you been living in Mass?
My whole life. I've never been anywhere else but Mass. I moved to Connecticut like 45 minutes away a year ago, but I just moved back. But even then, I was still here for work, so I came here every single day.
Oh.
The part I moved to, it wasn't really anything going on. So I basically just went home to sleep and then leave for work in the morning. So it's like a country kind of thing. So it was really quiet over there. It was peaceful. I like that. But there's not really anyone to interact with or anything. So, but I've done a few shows in Connecticut. So it's really cool. Like Waterbury is cool for shows and things like that. But
How was the Wild Studios?
oh, I love Wild Art Studios. Yeah, I actually paint too, so it was kind of like all in one, like a bonus there. Like I love the paint on the walls. I love that there's other creative artists there and people to showcase their talent. I love the fact that they give people a platform to like expose themselves, and it's awesome there.
It's great. You like the artwork?
Yeah.
I like it there too. Tell us where we could find your music at.
I'm on all platforms under Shay Mystique, Shay_MYSTIQUE. Yeah, and my Facebook name is Shalayna Burris, SHALAYNA BURRIS.